Aha! Now we're back to the second part of the cooking. I've got my chicken behind me on the table, not really thawing out, but taking up room temperature. Reason why is because when you actually have olive oil put in the fridge, it tends to freeze. In here I've got water, I've got basil, a dash of oregano, a dash of cayenne pepper, and some yellow curry powder, because I'm going to be boiling this, and throwing in my rice. I'm not putting oil with it, and it's just going to be a one portion meal. Usually if you want to make more, you'll make a bigger pot with more ingredients, but this is sufficient for me. Now, along with the chicken, we're going to be preparing some peppers, red sweet peppers, but we'll do them a quick fry style. While the water's boiling, I'm going to be prepping this pepper. No much preparation to do apart from just cutting it into the length and size that you wish to have. Making sure you don't have any seeds. And in this case, there we go. I like this pepper because most of the seeds are all at the top, like most peppers are, so you can see. Chop off the top and it tends to come out. No fuss, no muss. Now for these, the way I'm going to be preparing them this time around, I'm going to cut long strips. And you'll see the reason why. We're actually going to cut them long because you'll cut them in half. Don't try to make them too thick. A little bit thinner helps. About half the size of what you're seeing right now. These sizes are perfect. Okay. And all we're going to do is simply take them and slice them like this. And that's how we're going to be cooking them. These red peppers are a complement to any dish. They're sweet, so you may want to have something sour to go against the taste. They're not overly sweet, thank goodness. They taste divine when they're properly accompanied. There we go. So our red peppers are ready. We just need to move aside to the cooking of the meat because these we're going to do last. Now for the cooking of the meat, it's simple. You take your dish that you put aside in the fridge and here's the rice simmering so that I can start absorbing the water. Low boil, very low boil. Just enough to say that it's actually evaporating. But this is the one that we're going to be actually touching and turning off my timer before it starts going on. We're going to start heating this. And here's our chicken from yesterday. And that's not congealed fat, it's congealed oil. So before you go start collecting ew, Don't forget we put like a good 3 tablespoons of oil, and if you could smell this, the garlic, it smells divine. Now, I'm not going to be throwing in any vegetables into this particular side of the dish. This is just going to be the meat and the sauce, the marinade that we actually prepared, and it's all going to be thrown in. You can also take this and in its proper dish and pop it in the oven and set it at a low boil, not low boil but slow bake for a good 2-3 hours, so that it actually, the marinade actually just goes through with the rest. Don't mind me, I'm going to be stirring some of this, and I'll need a spoon to be able to do my cooking. There we go. No, that's not the one. Oh, that's nice. I've got 2 of these. You need a big spoon. There we go. They're always hard to come by. Spoon. So, this is sufficient. We're going to dump this in. Chicken's starting to boil. That's perfect. Now with this dish you could easily make a stir-fry vegetable to go along with it. A separate dish. I'm just making rice with herbs. You can do what you wish. You can do it with smashed potatoes, mashed potatoes, whipped potatoes, boiled potatoes, baked potatoes. Although it will go well with noodles. Actually very well with noodles. But that's entirely your choice. And we're going to be reducing everything until the chicken is properly cooked, and that the sauce or marinade that we have turns out to be more of a glaze by the time we're finished.